to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you drift into a profound, rejuvenating sleep and awaken your inner awareness within the landscape of your dreams. As you settle into this moment, allow your body to find its perfect comfort, feeling the gentle support beneath you, recognizing the silent invitation to release every whisper of tension. Take a moment now simply to notice, to truly feel the gentle presence of your body resting, perhaps observing the soft rise and fall of your chest with each easy, natural breath. There is no need to change anything, no instruction to alter the inherent wisdom of your own unique rhythm. Simply allow yourself to observe, to feel the gentle flow, the perfect cadence of your breath as it moves effortlessly in and out, a constant, comforting companion. Now, as your awareness softly centers, bring your attention to the very crown of your head, that delicate apex where light first touches. Feel a soft, shimmering warmth beginning to gather there, a subtle radiance that feels like the gentle caress of dawn's first light upon a peaceful meadow. This warmth is not intense or demanding, but rather an invitation, a soft suggestion for every single cell and fiber in your scalp to begin to soften, to release, to simply let go. Imagine any lingering thoughts, any tiny threads of concern, simply dissolving into this gentle light, melting away like morning mist under the sun. Feel your scalp becoming wonderfully supple, exquisitely relaxed, as if a soft, feather-light blanket of tranquility is slowly unfolding across its surface. Allow this soothing warmth, this soft, dissolving sensation to gently flow forward, descending gracefully over your forehead. Feel the delicate skin of your brow unfurling, smoothing out, every minuscule crease and furrow softening, becoming wonderfully unburdened. Imagine a gentle breeze, soft and warm, brushing away any trace of worry or concentration, leaving behind a serene, expansive calm. Notice the subtle release around your temples, those delicate points on either side of your head, feeling a profound sense of ease settling into them, as if tiny, internal springs are gently unwinding, releasing all the accumulated pressure of the day. Then, this exquisite sensation of softness continues its unhurried journey, flowing down, tenderly caressing your eyelids. Feel them grow wonderfully heavy, so wonderfully soft, as if they are resting upon the gentlest cloud, cushioned and cared for. There is no need for effort, no impulse to strain. Simply allow their natural weight to deepen, drawing your gaze inward, shielding you from the external world. Feel the tiny muscles around your eyes, those intricate, delicate fibers have worked so tirelessly throughout the day, now receiving permission to completely, utterly relax, melting into a state of profound stillness. As this relaxation deepens, you might even perceive a subtle softening behind your eyes, a release of visual tension, as if the very lens of your inner vision is coming into a state of perfect, peaceful focus. From your eyelids, this gentle, enveloping warmth drifts downwards, serenely flowing over your cheekbones, bathing the delicate skin of your cheeks in its tender glow. Feel them softening, becoming wonderfully pliable, losing any lingering hint of tension, almost as if they are gently sinking inwards, releasing their hold. This delightful sensation then reaches your jaw, that often held fortress of unspoken words and unconscious habits. Extend your awareness to your ears, inviting this gentle wave of relaxation to wash over them, softening the cartilage, easing any subtle tension that might reside there. Feel them becoming receptive, yet wonderfully at peace, as if listening to the quietest, most reassuring whispers of the universe, yet without effort, simply receiving. And then this river of calm begins its graceful descent down your neck, that strong, vital column that supports your head and connects your mind to your body. Feel the muscles in your neck beginning to lengthen, to soften, releasing their grip, letting go of all the burdens they have carried. Imagine them gently stretching, becoming wonderfully supple, as if knots of tension are unraveling, dissolving into the air around you, leaving behind only a profound sense of lightness and ease. This gentle current of relaxation now spills over your shoulders, those broad, often burdened planes that carry so much of our daily load. Feel them softening, slowly, deliberately, as if heavy cloaks of responsibility are gently slipping away, effortlessly falling to the side, leaving your shoulders wonderfully unencumbered. Allow them to simply melt downwards, sinking deeper into the soft support beneath you, releasing their habitual grip, finding a profound sense of warmth and release. You might imagine the very bones of your shoulders becoming softer, heavier, yet wonderfully free, as if they are gently floating on a warm, calm sea, completely supported, utterly at peace. From your shoulders, this blissful release extends down your arms, flowing languidly through your biceps, triceps, and forearms. Feel a warm, pleasant heaviness beginning to settle into them, a delicious sensation of letting go, as if all strength is momentarily suspended, replaced by a deep, restful surrender. Each muscle, each tendon, each tiny fiber in your arms receives this invitation to soften, to unwind, to simply be. Feel this comforting warmth reaching your elbows, soothing any stiffness, allowing the joints to feel wonderfully pliable and relaxed. Then this wave of tranquility glides into your hands, those remarkable instruments of interaction with the world. Feel your hands becoming delightfully soft, wonderfully heavy, as if all the doing, all the grasping, all the manipulating is gently being relinquished. Feel the warmth spreading through your palms, your wrists, each finger. Notice any subtle tingling, any delicate pulse of energy as the circulation flows freely, carrying away any remaining tension. Allow each individual finger, from the thumb to the little finger, to soften, to lengthen, to unfurl, becoming wonderfully relaxed, wonderfully at ease. Even the very tips of your fingers, those sensitive points, feel a pleasant warmth, a gentle release, as if they are delicately blossoming open, letting go of all effort. Now, bring your soft attention to the vast landscape of your chest, feeling the gentle expansion and contraction with each effortless breath. Feel the muscles across your chest softening, yielding, becoming wonderfully open and expansive. Imagine a warm, golden light spreading from the very center of your chest, filling this entire area with peace, dissolving any subtle tightness, any stored emotions, allowing your heart space to feel wonderfully free, wonderfully light. Feel the soft rhythm of your breath as it moves within this open space, a gentle, nurturing current of vitality, completely unhindered, completely at ease. Allow this profound relaxation to extend to your upper back, those often overlooked muscles that support your spine. Feel them softening, widening, releasing their hold, allowing any burdens or tensions stored there to simply melt away. Imagine your shoulder blades gently widening, releasing their grip on your rib cage, finding a profound sense of ease and spaciousness. Feel your entire upper torso sinking deeper, becoming wonderfully heavy, wonderfully supported, as if gently cradled by the softest hands, completely safe, completely at rest. This wave of comforting release now flows downwards into your abdomen, that soft, vital center of your being. Feel the muscles in your stomach softening, becoming wonderfully pliable, releasing any tendency to hold or restrict. Imagine your internal organs gently settling, finding their natural, relaxed position, bathed in a soothing warmth. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen with each breath, a soft, undulating rhythm that speaks of deep peace, of effortless function, of complete surrender. This is a place of gentle wisdom, of calm acceptance, where all tension is simply allowed to dissipate into the soft fabric of your being. From your abdomen, this delicious relaxation continues its graceful journey into your lower back, that crucial area of support and connection. Feel the deep muscles in your lumbar spine beginning to release, to lengthen, letting go of any strain, any lingering stiffness. Imagine your lower back gently broadening, sinking deeper into the surface beneath you, finding a profound sense of comfort and stability. This is a place where you can truly let go, knowing you are perfectly supported, perfectly safe, completely unburdened. Feel any knots of tension, any subtle aches simply dissolving, melting away into the soothing current of relaxation. Now, allow this pervasive warmth to flow into your hips, those powerful joints that anchor your entire lower body. Feel them becoming wonderfully heavy, wonderfully soft, releasing any stored tension, any lingering stiffness. Imagine them gently broadening, opening, finding a profound sense of ease and groundedness. Feel your hips sinking deeper into the soft support, a sense of deep release spreading throughout this entire area, a feeling of being completely rooted, completely at rest. This exquisite sensation then descends into your thighs, those strong, resilient muscles. Feel them becoming wonderfully heavy, wonderfully soft, releasing all their strength, all their readiness for action, choosing instead to simply be. Feel the warmth spreading through your quadriceps and hamstrings, dissolving any tightness, any residual energy, allowing them to soften completely. Imagine them becoming wonderfully pliable, yielding to the gentle pull of gravity, sinking deeper and deeper into a state of profound relaxation. Then this wave of calm reaches your knees, those intricate joints that allow for so much movement. Feel them softening, releasing any tension, becoming wonderfully pliant and relaxed. Imagine any stiffness melting away, leaving behind a delightful sense of ease, of fluidity, of perfect stillness. Feel the warmth flowing through and around your knees, soothing, comforting, dissolving any resistance. From your knees, this deep, comforting relaxation continues its journey down your calves, those muscles that tirelessly carry you through your day. Feel them softening, releasing, becoming wonderfully heavy and pliable. Imagine any tightness, any residual tension from walking or standing, simply dissolving, melting away into the gentle current of peace. Feel them sinking deeper, becoming wonderfully soft, wonderfully unburdened. And now, this delightful warmth flows into your ankles, those those delicate yet strong connections to the ground. Feel them softening, releasing any stiffness, becoming wonderfully flexible and at ease. Imagine any lingering tension simply flowing away, leaving behind a profound sense of lightness and freedom in these vital joints. Finally, this profound current of relaxation reaches your feet, those grounding anchors to your existence. Feel your feet becoming wonderfully soft, wonderfully heavy, completely released. Feel the warmth spreading through your soles, your arches, your heels, each individual toe. Notice any subtle tingling, any delicate pulse, as the complete circulation of peace flows freely. Allow each toe to soften, to unfurl, to release any remaining grip, becoming wonderfully relaxed, wonderfully at ease. Even the very tips of your toes, those furthest points, feel a pleasant warmth, a gentle release, as if they are delicately blossoming open, letting go of all effort, surrendering completely to this profound state of peace. Take a moment now to simply bask in this pervasive state of relaxation. Feel your entire body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, wonderfully heavy, wonderfully soft, wonderfully warm, completely at peace. The steps beneath your feet are crafted from polished, iridescent mother of pearl, reflecting a gentle, warm light that seems to emanate from within the very material itself. The balustrade is a swirling ribbon of starlight, smooth and cool to the touch, spiraling downwards into a soft, inviting darkness that promises only deeper peace. There are no harsh edges, no sudden turns, only a graceful, gentle curve that descends in a slow, deliberate rhythm. With each step you take downwards, each gentle, unhurried movement, you feel yourself drifting into a deeper, more profound state of relaxation, a more expansive sense of inner quiet. You place one foot gently onto the first step, feeling the cool, smooth surface beneath your heel, then the ball of your foot, then your toes, a subtle, grounding sensation. As you shift your weight, a soft, resonant chime, like the whisper of crystal, echoes gently in the air around you, a delightful sonic confirmation of your descent. You take another unhurried step, then another, feeling yourself sinking deeper and deeper into this profound tranquility. With each descending step, you become more wonderfully relaxed, more delightfully at ease. Feel the gentle pressure in your legs as you move, a subtle sensation that reminds you of your profound presence here, in this moment, in this beautiful descent. The air around you is soft and warm, carrying a faint, sweet scent, perhaps like the delicate aroma of night-blooming jasmine or the comforting fragrance of aged cedar, a scent that speaks of ancient wisdom and deep, abiding peace. This subtle fragrance seems to deepen with each step, enveloping you more completely, drawing you further into this sanctuary of calm. As you continue your gentle descent, the light around you shifts, becoming softer, more diffused, a luminous twilight that bathes everything in a serene, embracing glow. You might observe shimmering motes of light dancing in the air, tiny specks of stardust, gently swirling around you like silent, golden snowflakes, each one a testament to the magic of this moment. You continue to descend gracefully, effortlessly, one step after another, feeling yourself floating down rather than walking. Each step feels lighter than the last, as if gravity itself is beginning to soften its hold, becoming a gentle suggestion rather than a firm command. You notice the way your body responds to this lightness, a delightful sensation of freedom and ease, as if you are moving through warm, thick water, completely supported, utterly buoyant. Deeper and deeper you go, into a realm of pure serenity, pure possibility. And now, as you approach the base of this luminous staircase, you notice a gentle, shimmering portal of light, soft and inviting, awaiting your arrival. This is the threshold to your dreamscape, a gateway to the boundless realms of your subconscious mind. As you step through this shimmering veil, you feel a subtle shift, a delightful expansion of your awareness, a sense of infinite possibility unfurling before you. You are entering a sacred space, a landscape born of your own inner wisdom, where every perception is a gift and every experience is an opportunity for profound discovery. Within this beautiful space, know that you are the architect, the creator, the sovereign ruler of your own experience. Every thought, every intention, every gentle whisper of your desire holds immense creative power here. As you move through this world, remind yourself that you possess infinite control, a boundless capacity to shape and explore. You are perfectly safe, perfectly capable, and perfectly free. To assist you in recognizing this magnificent freedom, these moments of profound lucidity, you can gently observe your surroundings in a particular way. From time to time, you might choose to glance down at your hands, truly observing them. Notice the intricate lines, the subtle details, and watch as they might shift, shimmer, or even transform in delightful, unexpected ways. A gentle reminder that you are within the fluid, wondrous realm of a dream. Or perhaps you might notice an ancient timepiece nearby, a clock or an hourglass, and observe the symbols upon its face. Watch as they dance and change, reforming into new patterns, new meanings, a delightful confirmation of your waking consciousness within this sleeping world. And if you encounter any form of writing, any mystical text or simple words, allow your gaze to rest upon them and witness how the letters transform, dissolving and reforming, communicating new truths with each passing moment, a clear signal of your extraordinary awareness. These are merely gentle prompts, playful suggestions, woven into the fabric of your dream to enhance your wondrous journey of discovery. Now, as you stand poised on the very edge of your dream, allow your intentions for lucid awareness to softly take root within your being. Repeat silently to yourself, or simply feel the resonance of these words. Tonight, I will awaken within my dream. Tonight, I will know I am dreaming. Tonight, I will explore with conscious clarity and joy. Feel these intentions settling deep within you, not as commands, but as soft, powerful seeds planted in fertile ground, ready to blossom into vibrant awareness as your journey unfolds. Your consciousness is an infinite ocean, and tonight you will navigate its wondrous depths with unwavering clarity and delight. You are now floating gently, effortlessly. Feel your body becoming impossibly light, as if gravity is no longer a fixed law, but merely a gentle suggestion, a soft invitation you can choose to accept or release. With each inward breath, you might feel a subtle lift, a delicate ascent, a feeling of becoming delightfully lighter. And with each soft outward breath, you might feel a gentle, imperceptible descent, a sense of effortless grounding. You are a feather, a wisp of starlight, a ripple on a cosmic sea, completely free to rise and fall in perfect synchronicity with your lucid intent, with the very rhythm of your imagination. As your awareness deepens and expands, you begin to perceive the vast, breathtaking expanse of the synaptic bioluminescent ocean stretching out before you. It is a canvas of liquid cosmic dust, an infinite tapestry woven from starlight and shadow. The surface of this ocean is not merely water, but a living, pulsating mirror, reflecting a swirling cosmic nebula above, a grand celestial dance of gas and light that seems to breathe with a rhythm of its own. The boundaries between the shimmering water, the boundless sky, and your very consciousness ripple with bioluminescent trails, like luminous thoughts made visible, moving in silent, intricate patterns. The air here tastes of stardust and sweet, clean ozone, a refreshing, almost electric tang that invigorates your senses, while simultaneously lulling you into a profound state of peace. A soft, gentle current of air, infused with the faint, invigorating scent of distant, ethereal flora, brushes against your skin, a whisper of coolness that feels utterly delightful, utterly refreshing. The surface beneath you is not solid ground, but a liquid expanse, yet it holds you with an impossible firmness, a paradoxical solidity that is both comforting and wondrous. You are standing, or perhaps floating, upon the very membrane of this cosmic ocean, a delicate interface between infinite possibilities. As you gaze around, you notice the water itself is alive with an inner luminescence. Delicate, filamentous tendrils of light, like glowing neural pathways, trace intricate patterns just beneath the surface, pulsing with soft, rhythmic energy. These are the synaptic bioluminescent trails, the visible manifestation of thought, of connection, of shared awareness within this fantastical realm. They glow in hues of deep sapphire, emerald green, amethyst violet, and soft, pearlescent white, each color shifting and deepening with an unseen resonance. Suddenly, a smooth, dark sphere materializes gently in your right hand, perfectly cupped in your palm. It is the resonance orb, a sphere of solidified inner light, exquisitely smooth to the touch, feeling like polished river stone, cool and inviting. You notice its subtle weight, a comforting anchor in this fluid world. As your gaze rests upon it, you perceive a faint, almost imperceptible inner glow, a deeply subdued radiance that emanates from its core. This gentle inner light seems to pulse, ever so faintly, growing just a fraction warmer against your skin, in perfect alignment with your deepening lucid intent, a personal beacon within this ocean of light. This orb is your anchor, your guide, your conduit to the gentle magic of this dreamscape. With a soft, intuitive thought, a gentle intention forming in the quiet space of your mind, you direct your gaze towards a particularly luminous cluster of bioluminescent trails some distance away. And as your thought settles, focusing with a gentle clarity, you perceive the trails before you subtly responding. They begin to shimmer more brightly, to expand, their delicate light becoming more vibrant, drawing your attention with an irresistible, yet wonderfully calm allure. A soft smile of recognition, a feeling of delighted wonder blooms within you, confirming your innate power here. This is your realm, your creation, responsive to your every gentle intention. You take a moment to simply observe your hands, holding the resonance orb. You notice the delicate lines on your palm, the subtle texture of your skin, the way the light from the nebula above reflects off the smooth surface of the orb, creating miniature, swirling cosmic patterns. As you observe, you see the lines on your palm gently shift, subtly rearranging themselves, reforming into new, intricate constellations of light and shadow, a graceful, wondrous dance of form. One moment, they resemble ancient glyphs, then the next, delicate fern fronds, a delightful confirmation of the fluid reality you inhabit, a playful wink from the dream itself, reaffirming your lucid awareness. The vastness of the mycostellar ocean is both humbling and exquisitely comforting. Above you, the nebula swirls in slow, majestic currents of magenta, cerulean, and gold, its light refracting through the impossibly clear, shimmering atmosphere. Below you, the water mirrors this cosmic dance, but with its own unique, bioluminescent calligraphy, as if the ocean itself is dreaming the sky's secrets onto its liquid canvas. The air around you hums with a deep, resonant silence, punctuated only by the soft, almost imperceptible click-hush of the distant nebular currents, a sound that is both vast and intimately peaceful. You decide, with a gentle inner prompting, to explore the interplay between the cosmic reflections and the ocean's own inner light. With a simple, non-verbal thought, a soft intention, you feel your incredibly light body begin to shift, to float a little higher, a delicate ascent above the liquid surface. The sensation is utterly effortless, a graceful rising, as if the very air itself is gently lifting you, buoying you upwards. You observe your body responding, gracefully becoming more buoyant, feeling a profound sense of freedom as you ascend further into the soft, luminous air, your connection to gravity becoming lighter, more optional with each passing moment. From this slightly elevated vantage point, the ocean's surface reveals even more intricate details. You notice miniature, shimmering islands of crystalline flora, delicate structures that glow with their own soft, internal light. They seem to be composed of countless tiny, interconnected facets, each one catching and refracting the starlight and nebula hues in a breathtaking display of prismatic beauty. These formations appear to be alive, pulsing with the same gentle, synaptic energy that defines this world, their delicate fronds swaying in a current that you cannot feel, but can vividly perceive. With the resonance orb still resting warmly in your palm, you gently extend your awareness towards one of these crystalline islands, a particularly vibrant cluster that pulses with an emerald green light. You do not need to speak, nor even to move your hand. A gentle thought, a focused intention, forming within the peaceful expanse of your mind, is enough. You simply wish for one of the larger, more prominent crystalline shards within that cluster to shift its orientation, to turn gently, allowing a new facet to catch the light. almost immediately, as if responding to a silent symphony. The crystalline shard you've chosen begins a slow, deliberate rotation. You observe its facets, catching the distant nebular light, reflecting it in new, delightful patterns that ripple across the ocean's surface. The emerald light deepens, then softens, then flares again as its orientation subtly changes. The feeling is one of profound, effortless agency, a gentle dance of creation where your intention is the choreographer and the dream world is the exquisitely responsive dancer. A sense of playful delight bubbles up within you, a warm, soft emotion that reinforces your utter safety and control. As you continue to observe the interplay of light and reflection, you notice something truly wondrous. The surface of the mycostellar ocean, acting as an impossibly vast mirror, not only reflects the nebular sky, but also occasionally reveals impossible celestial bodies, planets with rings of shimmering stardust that defy known astronomy, or moons that glow with their own inner fire, not present in the cosmic canvas above. And then, for a fleeting moment, a gentle, ephemeral face, luminous and serene, ripples across the surface of your reflection, a wise, knowing visage that smiles softly before dissolving back into the swirling cosmic patterns, a beautiful reality check, a gentle confirmation of the dream. You feel a calm sense of recognition, a soft, understanding blossoming within your awareness. The deeper you delve into this visual feast, the more pronounced the concept of synaptic bioluminescence becomes. You notice now that the trails of light beneath the surface are not static. They move, they interconnect, they form new pathways, as if responding to a vast, unspoken conversation. It feels as though every thought you have, every observation you make, subtly influences the flow and intensity of these luminous neural pathways beneath the water, creating new connections, new patterns of light. The entire ocean floor, though unseen, pulses with this vibrant, intricate network, a living, breathing tapestry of collective consciousness. You become aware of a subtle shift in the environment, a gentle deepening of the surrounding hues. The brilliant bioluminescence of the ocean momentarily dims, the vibrant colors softening, becoming less intense, as if drawing inward. Simultaneously, the starlight above feels more distant, the grand nebula appearing slightly veiled, its intricate patterns less distinct. A feeling of gentle disorientation begins to settle, a soft, unalarming sense of quiet mystery. This is one of those dimness moments, an invitation to a deeper exploration, not a challenge, but a gentle puzzle of self-awareness. instead of struggling against this subtle dimming, you find yourself effortlessly surrendering to it, knowing intuitively that this is a part of the journey. You allow your awareness to recenter, to simply observe this change without judgment, without effort. You breathe in this softening light, feeling a profound sense of trust in the unfolding process. You remind yourself with a quiet inner affirmation, I am safe, I am centered, I am observing. You focus on the gentle warmth of the resonance orb in your hand, its subtle inner glow, a constant, comforting presence, your personal anchor in this shifting landscape. As you gently surrender, as you recenter your awareness, focusing on the calm assurance within, the light begins to return, slowly at first, then with renewed strength and vibrancy. The bioluminescent trails beneath the water pulse with an even richer intensity, their colors deepening into more profound shades of sapphire and emerald. The starlight above feels closer, more brilliant, and the swirling nebula reveals new, previously unseen intricate details in its cosmic tapestry, shimmering with a clarity that takes your breath away. And with this return of light, a new detail is revealed. Directly before you, where the dimness had previously settled, now stands a magnificent, shimmering archway. It appears to be carved from solidified starlight, imbued with a soft inner luminescence that bathes the immediate area in a gentle, welcoming glow. The surface of the archway is intricately adorned with what look like ancient, swirling glyphs, each one pulsing faintly with an inner light, as if whispering forgotten stories. You feel a soft, irresistible curiosity drawing you towards this archway. As you float gently closer, you notice that the air around it hums with a barely perceptible vibration, a gentle, harmonic resonance that feels both ancient and deeply familiar. The scent of ozone becomes more pronounced here, intertwined with a new, delicate aroma, like the sweet, earthy fragrance of damp forest floor after a gentle rain, yet infused with an ethereal quality, as if from another dimension. It's a scent that evokes feelings of discovery and gentle growth. As you approach the archway, you notice that the shimmering glyphs on its surface begin to subtly shift and transform, like liquid light. You decide, with a gentle intention, to try to read the ancient text woven into its structure. As your gaze rests upon the intricate symbols, you watch in fascination as they slowly, deliberately morph and coalesce into familiar words, then dissolve and rearrange again, forming new phrases, new meanings with each passing moment. One moment, they might spell out, "Seek within," and the next, "The dream remembers," then perhaps, "Laughter guides the way." It is a playful dance of information, a delightful reality check that reinforces your conscious awareness within this dream, bringing a gentle inner smile to your being. The ground beneath the archway is not the same liquid surface of the ocean. Instead, it is a smooth, translucent crystalline pathway, slightly raised, that extends into the gentle darkness beyond the arch. It feels cool and solid beneath your feet, a delightful contrast to the fluid expanse of the ocean. Each step you take upon this crystalline pathway resonates with a soft, delicate ping, like tiny bells chiming in harmony, a comforting sound that accompanies your journey. The path itself seems to absorb and re-emit the light from the archway, glowing softly from within, guiding your way. As you pass beneath the archway, the air temperature shifts again, becoming delightfully cooler, yet still exquisitely gentle, a refreshing contrast that feels invigorating. You feel a subtle change in your body's sensation of gravity here. While still optional, there's a gentle, almost imperceptible pull, a delightful anchoring that gives you a feeling of stable yet effortless movement. It's as if the archway itself has subtly recalibrated your relationship with this fundamental force, offering a new nuance to your freedom. Beyond the archway, the path widens, opening into a vast, luminous cavern that seems to be carved directly out of solidified light and cosmic dust. The ceiling stretches impossibly high, a vast dome reflecting the distant nebular swirl in muted, shifting hues of deep indigo and soft, shimmering silver. The walls of the cavern are adorned with enormous, ancient fungal structures, glowing with a soft, phosphorescent light. Their caps like vast, intricate crystalline umbrellas. These are the mycostellar forms, ancient and wise, connecting the mycelial networks of Earth to the starlight of the cosmos, hinting at the true nature of the archetypal echoes of the mycostellar ocean. The air in this cavern is still and deep, carrying a rich, earthy scent, like that of damp moss and fertile soil, yet infused with a faint, metallic tang, reminiscent of distant stardust. This combination of scents is both grounding and ethereal, drawing you deeper into the mystery of this place. The sounds here are soft and resonant, the gentle drip, drip, drip of unseen crystalline dew falling from the cavern ceiling, echoing with a delicate, bell-like quality through the vast space. As you walk further into the cavern, a gentle thought forms in your mind. You wish to interact with these magnificent fungal structures. With the resonance orb still warm and subtly glowing in your hand, you focus your intention, your gentle desire, towards a particularly large, iridescent mushroom cap nearby, one that pulses with a deep, calming violet light. You simply wish for a single, luminous spore from its underside gently detach and float towards you. And as if in perfect, harmonious response to your silent thought, a single, perfectly spherical spore, shimmering with the same violet light as its parent cap, detaches with exquisite slowness. It drifts effortlessly through the air, carried by an unseen, gentle current, moving directly towards you. You feel a subtle shift in the air as it passes, a delicate brush against your cheek, like the softest touch of velvet. It approaches your outstretched hand, the one holding the resonance orb, and settles gently into your open palm, resting beside the orb. Its surface is surprisingly cool to the touch, yet it radiates an inner warmth, a vibrant, living energy that is both ancient and new. You observe the luminous spore, its violet light deepening and pulsing in synchronicity with the resonance orb's gentle glow. This connection, this responsive magic, brings a feeling of profound wonder and genuine delight to your heart. You are not just an observer here, you are a participant, a co-creator in this magnificent, unfolding dream. The ease with which this interaction occurs reaffirms your boundless power, your infinite agency within this luminous realm. You hold both the spore and the orb, feeling their combined energies, a perfect balance of ancient wisdom and personal intent. As you contemplate the spore in your palm, you notice that its violet light seems to cast subtle, dancing shadows onto your fingers, shadows that shift and stretch in impossible ways, bending around invisible corners, hinting at dimensions beyond immediate perception. You gently bring the spore closer to your gaze, noticing the intricate, almost microscopic patterns etched into its surface. Patterns that resemble tiny, swirling galaxies or intricate neural networks, further confirming the synaptic bioluminescence that underpins this entire world. A soft, internal question arises. What secrets do these ancient mycostellar forms hold? And as if in response, a delicate, almost imperceptible humming sound begins to emanate from the walls of the cavern. A multitonal, harmonic vibration that feels as if the very structures are breathing, whispering their stories into the resonant air. This sound is deeply soothing, a lullaby of the cosmos, inviting you to listen, not with your ears alone, but with the full depth of your being. You decide to gently place the luminous spore back onto the crystalline pathway just at your feet. As you do, you observe the delicate way it settles, its violet light merging imperceptibly with the soft glow of the path itself, creating a small, intensely vibrant pool of purple light that softly pulsates, marking your presence, your gentle interaction with this living environment. The contact feels exquisitely soft, a delicate touch that leaves behind a lingering warmth on your fingertips. As you look up from the spore, your gaze drifts towards a particular section of the cavern wall, where the glowing fungal structures seem to form a natural, arching alcove. Within this alcove, an ancient, moss-covered sundial rests upon a pedestal of shimmering obsidian. It is unlike any sundial you have ever seen, its face etched with symbols that pulse with faint, internal light, and its gnomon, the shadow-casting pointer, is a slender, crystalline spire that seems to draw light from the very air. You move slowly, effortlessly, towards the sundial, feeling the gentle spring in your step upon the crystalline path, your body still delightfully light, responding to your every subtle intention. The sound of your footsteps is a soft, rhythmic ping, a comforting symphony that guides your approach. As you near the sundial, you notice the air around it feels slightly cooler, yet still wonderfully refreshing, as if a gentle, unseen current flows around this ancient artifact. The scent here is a delicate blend of mineral earthiness and the subtle sweetness of aged starlight, a fragrance of profound history and cosmic wisdom. You pause before the sundial, your awareness resting upon its intricate details. You notice the delicate tracery of moss, luminous and soft, that adorns its obsidian base, each tiny strand glowing with its own inner vitality. Your gaze then shifts to the gnomon, the crystalline spire, and you observe its form, perfectly still, yet shimmering with an internal play of light. As you watch, you notice a subtle, intriguing phenomenon. The shadows cast by the gnomon onto the sundial's face do not behave as they should. They bend and stretch, elongating, then contracting, subtly shifting their direction, not according to the sun, but seemingly in response to your very gaze. A beautiful confirmation of the dream's fluid, responsive nature. A soft chuckle of pure delight escapes your lips, a sound that resonates gently within the cavern, warm and inviting. This subtle shift in reality, this playful defiance of physics, brings a deep sense of joyful wonder. You reach out your hand, the one not holding the resonance orb, and gently, with a soft, knowing intention, trace the surface of the sundial's face. It feels cool and smooth beneath your fingertips, yet alive with a faint, internal vibration, as if humming with ancient, cosmic knowledge. As your fingers gently brush over the etched symbols, you notice them subtly changing their form, morphing into new, intricate designs that seem to bloom and recede with each feather-light touch. One moment, they resemble constellations, then delicate fractal patterns, then perhaps even the subtle lines of a human face, before shifting again into something entirely new and captivating. This responsive artistry of the dream brings a wave of gentle amusement and deep appreciation for the boundless creativity of this lucid realm. You feel a profound sense of connection to this place, to these ancient mycostellar forms, to the luminous patterns of synaptic bioluminescence that flow everywhere. The cavern, with its immense stillness and resonant echoes, becomes a comforting embrace, a sanctuary of deep, unwavering peace. You are completely at home here, completely secure, an integral part of this magnificent, dreaming cosmos. Your gaze now drifts to the opposite wall of the cavern, where you perceive a large, arching doorway, seemingly carved out of the living rock, yet glowing with the same soft, internal light that pervades this entire space. It beckons with a gentle invitation, hinting at further wonders beyond. The doorway is framed by more of the glowing fungal structures, their caps extending inwards, creating a natural, living archway of light and gentle shadow. You begin to float effortlessly towards this new doorway. Your movements are graceful, unburdened, your body perfectly attuned to your gentle intent. The resonance orb rests warmly in your palm, its subtle glow a constant, soothing presence. As you move, the soft ping of your feet on the crystalline path, now accompanied by the gentle swish of your body through the air, creates a delicate symphony that accompanies your unhurried progress. The sense of ozone and earthy sweetness deepen around you, creating an atmosphere of invigorating calm. As you draw closer to the doorway, you notice that its opening is not simply a void, but rather seems to shift and shimmer, as if the space beyond is in a constant state of gentle flux. One moment, you might see a shimmering, crystalline grove filled with bioluminescent flora, and the next, a vast, echoing chamber with walls of pure starlight, before it shifts again to reveal a calm, reflective pool of liquid cosmic dust, reflecting the distant nebula in miniature. Each glimpse offers a new, enchanting vista, a delightful demonstration of the dream's fluid, ever-changing nature, a playful mystery that invites further exploration. A soft, knowing smile spreads across your face. You understand, with a gentle certainty, that this is the essence of lucid dreaming, the delightful dance between what is perceived and what is intended, the boundless creativity of your own inner landscape. you feel a profound sense of wonder, a deep and abiding peace, as you stand at this threshold, ready to step into the next revelation of this magnificent dream. The air here tastes subtly of sweet, wild berries, a surprising, delightful taste that further anchors you in the vivid sensory experience of this moment. You decide, with a peaceful, unwavering intention, to step through this ever-shifting doorway. As you cross the threshold, the feeling is one of exquisite lightness, a subtle sensation of passing through a veil of pure thought. The temperature of the air gently warms, then cools, then settles into a perfectly comfortable, invigorating freshness. You feel a soft click within your awareness, a gentle shift into a new phase of this unfolding dream. You find yourself standing on the edge of a vast, calm lake of liquid starlight, its surface perfectly still, reflecting the entirety of the swirling cosmic nebula above with breathtaking clarity. The water of this lake is a deep, shimmering indigo, infused with tiny, sparkling motes of silver and gold, each one a distant star captured and held within its depths. The banks of the lake are adorned with soft, luminous mosses and delicate, glowing ferns that seem to hum with a gentle inner light. The scent here is pure, clear, and vast, like the breath of the cosmos itself, fresh and invigorating. You notice your reflection in the tranquil surface of the lake. As you gaze at it, you observe a subtle, enchanting phenomenon. Your reflection in the pools of water shows you in different attire each time you look. One moment, you might see yourself clad in robes woven from starlight. Then the next, in simple, elegant garments of deep forest green, before shifting again to reveal attire spun from the very threads of bioluminescent light, each form perfectly suited to the ethereal landscape around you. It's a delightful, whimsical touch, a gentle affirmation of the boundless creative potential within this dream. This unexpected shift in your reflection brings a soft, knowing chuckle, a feeling of deep joy and wonder at the playful magic of this realm. The resonance orb in your hand glows with a steady, comforting warmth, its soft light reflecting in miniature on the surface of the liquid starlight. You take a moment to simply breathe, to simply be, allowing the profound stillness of this place to wash over you, deeply soothing your entire being. The ambient sounds here are gentle and expansive. The soft, almost imperceptible whoosh of distant cosmic currents, a faint, crystalline tinkle as tiny motes of starlight gently touch the surface of the lake, and the profound, embracing silence that underlies it all. As you stand by the lake, you feel a gentle stirring of intention, a subtle desire to deepen your connection with this beautiful environment. You raise the resonance orb slightly, holding it before you, feeling its smooth, cool surface against your palm. Its internal glow now brighter, more responsive to your focused intention. You decide, with a clear yet gentle thought, to observe how the celestial bodies reflected in the lake might interact with the actual celestial bodies above. With your gentle focus, you perceive the reflected nebula in the lake's surface beginning to subtly, elegantly mirror the slightest changes in the actual nebula above, but with a fascinating lag, a delicate, almost imperceptible delay, as if the lake is a canvas slowly absorbing and interpreting the grand cosmic movements. You notice how a particularly bright cluster of stars in the reflected sky seems to pulse in harmony with the actual stars, yet with its own unique bioluminescent rhythm, a beautiful interplay of real and reflected, internal and external. This interaction is mesmerizing, a quiet dance of cosmic consciousness. Suddenly, a shimmering feather, impossibly delicate and iridescent, materializes gently in the air before you, suspended just at eye level. It seems to be composed of solidified starlight and the subtle hues of the nebula itself, its barbs catching the ambient light in 1,000 tiny, shifting colors. It drifts lazily, slowly, as if waiting for your gentle guidance. This is another invitation, a moment of delightful agency, a confirmation of your control. With your mind alone, with a soft, effortless intention, you guide the shimmering feather higher. You simply visualize it rising, feeling the gentle thought of ascent forming within your mind, and the feather responds immediately. It begins a graceful, unhurried climb, slowly spiraling upwards into the vast dome of the cavern, catching the faint light from the distant ceiling, becoming a tiny, glittering beacon in the expansive darkness. The sensation is one of profound, effortless command, a joyful affirmation of your boundless creative power within this dream. You feel a warm, expansive feeling of quiet delight filling your heart. As the feather ascends, you notice its reflection in the liquid starlight of the lake below, a tiny, shimmering point of light mirroring its upward journey, a testament to the interconnectedness of all elements within this dream. The air around you feels even more expansive, more breathable, carrying the faint, sweet scent of distant night-blooming flowers, a fragrance that whispers of beauty and gentle unfolding. The sounds around you soften further, becoming almost imperceptible, a soothing symphony of silence. You gently lower your gaze from the ascending feather, allowing your attention to settle once more upon the tranquil surface of the liquid starlight lake. As you do, a delicate flower, impossibly vibrant and luminescent, appears gently upon the surface of the water, just a few feet from where you stand. Its petals are a soft, opalescent blue, radiating a gentle inner glow, and its center pulses with a subtle golden light. It seems to float effortlessly, a single point of exquisite beauty upon the vast, shimmering expanse. You feel a soft, tender connection to this luminous flower. With the resonance orb still resting warmly in your palm, you focus your intention, your gentle desire, upon the flower. You wish for it to bloom larger, to expand its petals, to become even more vibrant. You simply hold this soft thought in your mind, feeling the gentle warmth of the orb intensifying in your hand, a subtle energy flowing through you, a conduit of creative intent. As your intention settles, the opalescent blue flower begins to respond with exquisite slowness. Its petals gently, gracefully unfurl, expanding outwards, becoming larger and more vibrant. Its blue hues deepening into rich sapphire and brilliant turquoise. The golden light in its center intensifies, pulsing with a newfound brilliance, casting delicate, shimmering reflections upon the liquid starlight around it. The expansion is organic, fluid, beautiful, a magnificent demonstration of your gentle, yet profound control within this dream. A feeling of deep satisfaction, a quiet sense of creative joy resonates within your being. As the flower reaches its full, expanded glory, you notice a subtle, sweet fragrance emanating from its opened petals, a delicate perfume of honey and moon-dusted petals, an intoxicating yet calming aroma that fills the air around you, enhancing the sensory richness of this moment. The ambient sounds of the cavern, the distant drips and echoes, seem to softly harmonize with this beautiful scent, creating a symphony of gentle peace. You gently shift your gaze from the magnificent flower back to the crystalline pathway that brought you here. You notice that along its edges, scattered amongst the soft, glowing mosses, are several crystalline stones, each one emanating its own unique, soft light. They range in size from small pebbles to larger, fist-sized gems, each one a miniature cosmos of refracted light and color. They appear to be waiting, silently, patiently, for your interaction. With a gentle, curious thought, you decide to engage with these stones. You do not need to move your physical body, simply with your thoughts, with a soft, focused intention. You choose one of the crystalline stones, a particularly striking emerald green one that pulses with a calm, steady light. You simply hold this thought, this intention, in your mind, feeling the resonance orb in your hand responding with a gentle thrum of warmth. Almost immediately, the chosen emerald green stone responds. It begins to glow with a slightly deeper, more intense green light, and you feel a distinct, unmistakable warmth radiating from it, a gentle pulse of energy that reaches out towards you, responding to your inner focus. The sensation is one of profound, effortless connection, a direct communication between your consciousness and the luminous elements of this dream world. A sense of playful interaction, of delightful discovery, blooms within you, confirming your deep connection to this magnificent realm. The air around you feels even more infused with gentle magic, a subtle energy that invigorates and calms in equal measure. The distant sounds of the cavern, the soft drips and echoes, seem to become more harmonious, more melodious, as if the very atmosphere is attuned to your every subtle interaction. The scent of ozone and sweet earthiness deepens, intertwining with a new, delicate fragrance, like the gentle aroma of sun-warmed crystals, a scent that speaks of purity and profound energy. You gently release your mental focus from the emerald green stone, allowing its light and warmth to slowly, gracefully return to its previous serene state. You then turn your attention back to the luminous lake, allowing its vast, calm expanse to once again fill your awareness. The reflected nebula above the water seems to shift and shimmer with a new intensity, revealing deeper layers of color and light, as if in silent response to your recent interactions, your gentle exploration of this wondrous cavern. The sense of profound peace here is all-encompassing, a gentle embrace that cradles your entire being. You are completely safe, utterly at ease, and profoundly connected to this magnificent world of synaptic bioluminescence and archetypal echoes. Every detail, every shift in light, every subtle scent, every delicate sound weaves together to create a tapestry of deep, restorative tranquility, guiding you deeper into slumber, where the narrative will continue its gentle, compelling unfolding, inviting you to dream along with the very fabric of this story. You feel the soft, rhythmic breath of the dream itself, moving within you and around you, a constant, comforting presence as you continue to drift deeper and deeper into this luminous realm, where wonder and peace gently guide your way, knowing that new discoveries await you just beyond the horizon of this calm and reflective surface, a place where all boundaries dissolve into an exquisite dance of light and shadow, waiting for your conscious awareness to gently guide the way into the next moment of discovery and profound understanding. Discovery and profound understanding. You continue to stand at the edge of this luminous lake of liquid starlight, feeling the profound stillness of the air, the vast expanse stretching out before you, embracing you in its quietude. The gentle shimmer of the surface beneath your gaze continues to hold your attention, reflecting the magnificent, swirling cosmic nebula above, a grand celestial tapestry of gas and light that seems to breathe with an ancient, rhythmic wisdom. You allow your awareness to simply rest in this moment, noticing every exquisite detail, the tiny, sparkling motes of silver and gold suspended within the deep indigo of the water, each one a miniature, distant star held within its liquid embrace. You feel the soft, cool air carrying the pure, vast scent of the cosmos itself, fresh and invigorating, gently caressing your skin, a reminder of the infinite space around you, yet also of the profound intimacy of this moment. Your internal landscape feels expansive, wonderfully calm, as if every thought, every whisper of concern has dissolved into the shimmering light of this dreamscape. You feel a deep, abiding peace settling into every cell of your being, a profound sense of safety and belonging. There is a gentle recognition blooming within you, a soft understanding that this space is entirely your own, responsive to your innermost intentions, a sanctuary where all possibilities reside. This feeling is not merely an intellectual knowing, but a deep, visceral sensation, a comforting warmth spreading from your heart outwards, affirming your connection to this magnificent realm. You remind yourself silently, I am perfectly at peace, perfectly safe, and perfectly guided within this boundless dream. With a soft, intuitive prompting, a gentle curiosity stirring within the quiet depths of your mind, you decide to deepen your connection with the lake's surface, to experience its unique nature directly. You form the clear intention, simply and effortlessly, to gently touch the liquid starlight. You do not rush, but allow this desire to unfold with graceful slowness. You feel the subtle shift in your body as this intention takes root. Your hand, the one not holding the resonance orb, begins its slow, deliberate ascent, rising from your side with exquisite grace. You feel the tiny muscles in your shoulder gently engage, then your bicep and forearm, a delicate, unhurried unfurling of your arm. Every joint, from your elbow to your wrist, moves with a profound sense of ease, a fluid, unhindered motion. You observe the light from the nebula above playing across your skin, creating miniature, dancing shadows as your arm slowly extends, bathed in the soft, iridescent glow of this ethereal environment. As your fingertips draw closer to the shimmering surface of the lake, you observe the light reflecting off the liquid starlight, creating tiny, swirling vortices of silver and gold around your approaching hand. The surface itself seems to anticipate your touch, the minute motes of starlight appearing to gather and part in delicate anticipation. You perceive the subtle, almost imperceptible displacement of air just above the water as your hand descends. A gentle, silent current created by your movement. Then, with exquisite slowness, the very tips of your fingers make their first, delicate contact with the liquid starlight. The sensation is utterly fascinating, profoundly unique. It is cool, yet not cold. It feels liquid, yet holds a paradoxical, impossible firmness, like touching a perfectly still, deeply chilled, polished mirror. There is no splash, no ripple that spreads outwards in the conventional sense. Instead, your fingertips seem to sink into a resistance that is both yielding and supportive, as if the very fabric of the starlight is gently parting to embrace your touch. You feel a delicate, almost imperceptible vibration emanating from the liquid, a soft hum that resonates through your fingertips and up your arm, a gentle pulse of energy that speaks of the living nature of this cosmic substance. It is a profound, grounding sensation, yet utterly ethereal. A soft sigh of wonder, a gentle exhalation of pure delight escapes your lips. Your internal landscape is filled with a sense of childlike awe, a deep appreciation for the unexpected beauty and tactile mystery of this dream world. You recognize this delightful paradox as a confirmation of your lucid state, a playful reminder that the rules of the waking world do not apply here. How wondrously tangible, yet how impossibly fluid, you muse silently, a soft smile spreading across your face. This is truly a place of magic, where sensation and intention weave together. With a soft, playful intention, a gentle curiosity blossoming within your mind, you decide to interact further with this unique liquid. You form the thought, clearly and effortlessly, of drawing a single, luminous strand of liquid starlight from the lake, holding it gently in your palm. You feel the subtle shift within your consciousness as this intention takes hold, a focused energy gathering in your mind. Your fingers, already resting delicately on the surface, begin their slow, deliberate movement. You feel the tiny muscles in your hand contracting, yet with an exquisite gentleness, as if you are reaching into pure light. Each finger, from your thumb to your pinky, curls with an almost impossibly slow grace, deepening its connection with the liquid starlight, feeling the cool, firm yet yielding sensation around each digit. As your fingers gently close, you observe a truly breathtaking phenomenon. A single, delicate strand of pure, shimmering light, like a thread spun from condensed nebular essence, begins to separate from the lake's surface. It stretches upwards with exquisite slowness, elongating from the main body of the liquid, shimmering with an inner radiance that seems to intensify as it rises. Tiny motes of silver and gold dance within its luminous form, like miniature galaxies contained within a single ethereal filament. You feel a subtle, almost imperceptible snapping sensation, not of breakage, but of separation, as the luminous thread fully detaches from the lake. It feels impossibly light, yet tangible, resting gently in the cup of your open palm, nestled beside the resonance orb. Its presence creates a delightful interplay of light, as the strand and the orb cast subtle, shifting glows onto your skin, painting your hand with hues of deep indigo, soft silver, and shimmering gold. The tactile sensation of holding this strand is profoundly unique. It is cool, almost crystalline to the touch, yet possesses a strange, silken fluidity, feeling as if it is both solid and liquid simultaneously. There is a faint, almost melodic hum emanating from it, a whisper of cosmic energy that resonates gently through your palm and up your arm, a sound that is both vast and intimately peaceful. It carries a faint, pure scent, like ozone mixed with the delicate fragrance of moonbeams, a clean, invigorating aroma that dances in the air around you. Your internal landscape is now filled with an overwhelming sense of wonder and childlike fascination. You gaze at the shimmering strand, turning your hand slightly, observing how the light plays across its surface, how the tiny celestial motes within it seem to swirl and shift with an unseen current. How utterly magnificent, you think silently, a soft smile of pure delight gracing your lips. To hold a piece of starlight, a filament of the cosmos, in my very hand. This interaction brings a profound confirmation of your creative power, your ability to not only observe, but to interact with and even manifest the very fabric of this dream. You affirm to yourself, I am the gentle architect of this reality, capable of profound and delightful creation. You take a moment simply to observe, to truly appreciate this unique luminous filament resting in your palm, its light subtly harmonizing with the soft glow of the resonance orb. You notice that the individual motes of silver and gold within the strand seem to swirl and pulse with their own miniature rhythms, almost like tiny, contained nebulae, each a microcosm of the grand celestial dance above. The violet light of the spore, gently placed earlier on the crystalline path, seems to resonate softly from a distance, a harmonic echo of connection within this vast space. A soft, internal question arises, a gentle prompting from your deeper awareness. What is the true nature of this captured starlight? What knowledge does it hold? And as if in response to this unspoken inquiry, you perceive a subtle shift within the strand. The light within it intensifies ever so slightly, and the tiny motes of silver and gold begin to align themselves, forming ephemeral, shimmering patterns that resemble ancient glyphs or delicate star charts, appearing and dissolving with graceful fluidity. It is as if the strand itself is attempting to communicate, to whisper forgotten cosmic secrets directly into your consciousness. You feel a gentle warmth spreading from the strand into your palm, a comforting energy that feels both ancient and deeply familiar. It is a sense of being connected to something vast, something profound, yet utterly personal. This intimate interaction with the dream's essence fills you with a deep, abiding sense of peace and belonging. You are not just observing, you are participating, learning, integrating the wisdom of this luminous realm. With a gentle, intuitive thought, a soft intention forming in the quiet space of your mind, you decide to return this beautiful filament of starlight, not back to the lake, but to the very essence of your being, to integrate its gentle energy within yourself. You wish for it to dissolve, to become one with your inner light, to deepen your connection to the cosmos. You feel the subtle shift in your consciousness as this intention takes root, a delicate focus that draws the luminous strand closer to your chest. You feel the tiny muscles in your arm beginning their slow, deliberate movement, bringing your hand, still cradling the starlight, closer to your heart space. Your gaze remains fixed on the shimmering filament, observing every exquisite detail as it draws nearer. As your hand approaches your chest, you observe the luminous strand beginning to subtly soften, its edges becoming less defined, its inner light shimmering with an increased intensity. You feel a delicate warmth emanating from it, a comforting glow that reaches out to meet you. With exquisite slowness, you open your fingers, allowing the strand to gently rest against the fabric of your inner being, just above your heart. Then, with an almost imperceptible grace, the strand of liquid starlight begins to dissolve, not into air, but into your very essence. You feel a delicate tingling sensation spreading across your chest, a warmth that radiates inwards, permeating your skin, your muscles, your very bones. The shimmering silver and gold motes seem to disperse, flowing into your being like streams of pure light, blending with your own internal energy. The process is utterly seamless, profoundly gentle, a complete integration. You feel a wave of tranquil energy wash over you, a sense of heightened awareness, of deepened connection to the cosmic forces that permeate this dream. Your heart space feels wonderfully expansive, filled with a quiet joy, a profound sense of unity. The scent of ozone and moonbeams now feels as if it originates from within you, a part of your own luminous essence. I am one with the starlight, you affirm silently, a deep sense of completeness settling into your being. Its wisdom flows within me. This integration leaves you feeling wonderfully light, wonderfully grounded, and profoundly at peace. As this profound sense of unity settles within you, your gaze naturally drifts outwards across the vast, tranquil expanse of the liquid starlight lake. Your awareness expands, encompassing the entire scene once more, refreshed and invigorated by your recent interaction. The reflections of the nebula on the lake's surface seem to ripple with a new vibrancy, their colors deepening, their swirls becoming even more intricate, as if responding to the shift within your own consciousness. And then, your attention is drawn to something new, something that had previously been veiled in the distant shimmering haze. On the far side of the lake, directly opposite where you stand, a soft, inviting light begins to coalesce, a gentle luminescence that emanates from a previously unseen structure. It is not bright or demanding, but rather a soft, welcoming glow, imbued with a hint of ancient, knowing energy. Your internal landscape fills with a gentle stirring of curiosity, a soft pull towards this new discovery. You remind yourself, with a quiet inner affirmation, every turn of this dream holds new wonders, and I am ready to embrace them with open awareness. With a soft, clear intention, a gentle desire forming in the quiet space of your mind, you decide to move towards this new light, to explore the structure that calls to you from across the liquid starlight lake. You wish to glide effortlessly over the surface, a graceful, unburdened journey. You feel the subtle shift within your incredibly light body as this intention takes root. There is a delicate sensation of becoming even lighter, as if the very air itself is now offering its full support, effortlessly lifting you. Your feet, which had been resting gently on the crystalline pathway, now feel an exquisite lightness, a subtle buoyancy that allows them to lift from the surface with astonishing ease, almost as if they are made of pure thought. You begin to glide gracefully, effortlessly, over the tranquil surface of the liquid starlight lake. Your movements are fluid, unburdened, a silent dance of intention and response. You observe your body responding with perfect synchronicity, a delightful sensation of freedom as you propel yourself forward with no apparent effort. a soft, inner whisper of guidance. The resonance orb in your hand remains a constant, comforting presence, its subtle glow mirroring the shimmering surface beneath you. As you glide, the air around you flows past with exquisite gentleness, a soft current that feels cool and refreshing against your skin. It carries the pure, vast scent of the cosmos, now intertwined with a faint, invigorating aroma, like the delicate fragrance of distant, ethereal blossoms opening in the tranquil night. You perceive the subtle swish of your passage through the air, a whisper-soft sound that harmonizes with the gentle whoosh of distant cosmic currents, creating a symphony of serene movement. Your gaze remains fixed on the soft, inviting light on the far side of the lake, watching it slowly grow larger, its details becoming more defined with each passing moment. The reflections of the nebula on the water beneath you dance and shift, creating breathtaking patterns of light and shadow that ripple and flow as you move, a living, responsive tapestry. You observe tiny, ephemeral sparks of silver and gold rising from the liquid starlight in your wake, like luminous echoes of your passage, dissolving into the air above you. Your internal landscape is filled with a profound sense of exhilaration, a deep joy in this effortless movement, this boundless freedom. There is no sense of effort, no strain, only a delightful surrender to the dream's gentle currents. You feel utterly weightless, yet perfectly grounded in your awareness, a paradox that delights your conscious mind. This freedom is magnificent, you think silently, a warm, expansive feeling blooming in your heart. I am truly limitless within this sacred space. This feeling of unhindered movement reinforces your lucid awareness, affirming your boundless capacity for exploration. As you continue your graceful journey across the liquid starlight lake, the structure on the far shore gradually reveals itself in more intricate detail. It appears to be a magnificent, arching pavilion, crafted from shimmering, translucent crystal, imbued with a soft, inner luminescence that bathes the immediate area in a serene, embracing glow. Its design seems organic, flowing, as if grown from the very starlight and cosmic dust of this realm. Delicate, filamentous tendrils of light, similar to the synaptic bioluminescence beneath the ocean, seem to weave throughout its crystalline structure, pulsing with gentle, rhythmic energy. You notice that the ground upon which this pavilion rests is not the same liquid starlight as the lake, but rather a seamless continuation of the crystalline pathway you experienced earlier, glowing softly from within. It extends from beneath the pavilion and curves gently outwards, creating a welcoming, solid approach. The air around the pavilion carries a distinct, new scent, a delicate blend of pure ozone the refreshing aroma of crystalline structures, and a faint, sweet fragrance reminiscent of fresh mountain spring water, yet imbued with an ethereal quality, as if from another dimension. It is a scent that evokes feelings of clarity and profound wisdom. The sounds here are soft and resonant, a gentle hum emanating from the crystalline pavilion itself, a low, melodic vibration that feels both ancient and deeply familiar. It is punctuated by the soft, almost imperceptible tinkle of crystalline dew, falling from unseen points within the structure, echoing with a delicate, bell-like quality through the vast space. The profound, embracing silence of the dream still underlies it all, creating a symphony of tranquil harmony. Your internal landscape fills with a quiet sense of anticipation, a feeling of gentle purpose as you approach this wondrous structure. It feels like a place of profound insight, a sanctuary of cosmic knowledge. There is no fear, only a deep sense of wonder and a calm eagerness to discover what lies within. You remind yourself, with a quiet inner affirmation, I am guided towards wisdom, towards deeper understanding within this magnificent dream. You feel a sense of profound belonging, knowing that this destination, like all aspects of your dream, is a perfect reflection of your inner journey. With exquisite slowness, your feet, still incredibly light, gently touch down upon the crystalline pathway leading to the pavilion. The sensation is one of profound solidity, a delightful contrast to the fluid expanse of the lake, yet still imbued with a gentle springiness, as if the very pathway is alive with subtle energy. Each step you take resonates with a soft, delicate ping, like tiny bells chiming in harmony, a comforting sound that accompanies your approach, echoing softly in the vastness of the cavern. You walk towards the entrance of the crystalline pavilion, your movements graceful and unhurried. The resonance orb in your hand glows with a steady, comforting warmth, its soft light reflecting in miniature upon the translucent crystalline surface of the pavilion walls. As you draw closer, you notice intricate etchings on the crystalline structure, patterns that resemble swirling nebulae and delicate star clusters, each one pulsing faintly with its own inner light, as if whispering ancient cosmic stories. You step into the pavilion, crossing a threshold that feels less like a physical barrier and more like a gentle shift in energetic resonance. The air within is wonderfully clear and still, carrying the same distinct scent of ozone, crystalline freshness, and subtle sweetness. The light inside is diffused and gentle, emanating from the very walls and ceiling of the structure, creating a serene, expansive calm. The gentle hum of the pavilion deepens here, becoming a soothing, multi-tonal vibration that resonates deep within your chest, a harmonic chord that feels both ancient and deeply personal. Your gaze is immediately drawn to the center of the pavilion, where a magnificent, multifaceted viewing crystal rests upon a pedestal of shimmering, polished obsidian. It is enormous, easily twice your height, and seems to be composed of countless interconnected crystalline facets, each one catching and refracting the ambient light in a breathtaking display of prismatic beauty. Within its depths, you perceive a swirling miniature replica of the cosmic nebula above, a living, pulsating core of condensed starlight. This is clearly a cosmic observatory, a place designed for profound contemplation and connection to the boundless universe. Your internal landscape fills with a profound sense of awe, a quiet reverence for the beauty and purpose of this magnificent artifact. You feel a gentle pull, an irresistible curiosity, drawing you closer to the viewing crystal. There is a deep, abiding peace here, a sense of profound truth echoing through the very air. You remind yourself, with a quiet inner affirmation, I am an explorer of truth, a seeker of cosmic wisdom, and this dream unveils its secrets for me. With a soft, clear intention, a gentle desire to connect with the viewing crystal and activate its potential, you approach the obsidian pedestal. You raise your hand, the one holding the resonance orb, feeling its comforting weight, its subtle warmth, as if it is an extension of your own focused intent. You wish to gently place the resonance orb upon the pedestal, allowing its energy to merge with that of the cosmic observatory. You feel the subtle shift in your body as this intention takes root, a delicate focus that guides your movement. Your arm, previously held gently at your side, begins its slow, deliberate ascent, rising with exquisite grace. You feel the tiny muscles in your shoulder, your bicep, your forearm, gently engage, guiding your hand with an unhurried fluidity. Every joint, from your elbow to your wrist, moves with a profound sense of ease, a silent unfolding of your form. You observe the light from the pavilion's crystalline walls playing across your skin, creating shimmering patterns as your hand slowly extends towards the pedestal. As your hand, cradling the resonance orb, draws closer to the obsidian pedestal, you perceive a subtle anticipation in the air, a gentle drawing in of energy. The obsidian surface seems to deepen its sheen, absorbing the ambient light with an intensified richness. With exquisite slowness, you gently lower your hand, feeling the subtle weight of the orb, the smooth, cool surface of its polished stone. Then, with perfect precision, you gently place the resonance orb onto the center of the obsidian pedestal. The sensation is one of profound connection. You feel a subtle thrum resonate through your palm as the orb makes contact, a delicate vibration that seems to emanate from both the orb and the pedestal, merging into a single harmonic pulse. The orb's inner glow immediately intensifies, its subdued radiance blossoming into a brighter, more vibrant light that washes over your hand and the surrounding pedestal. Almost instantaneously, as if in perfect harmonious response, the colossal viewing crystal before you begins to stir. Its swirling, miniature nebula core within its depths begins to pulse with a renewed, vibrant energy, its colors deepening into richer magentas, ceruleans, and golds. Delicate tendrils of light, like luminous neural pathways, begin to spread outwards from the orb's point of contact, flowing across the obsidian pedestal and upwards into the base of the crystal, activating its intricate facets. You feel a profound surge of energy, a gentle yet powerful current flowing through you, originating from the activated orb and crystal. It is exhilarating, yet utterly calming, a confirmation of your deep connection to this source of cosmic wisdom. The entire pavilion seems to hum with this awakened energy, its crystalline walls glowing with an amplified inner light. Your internal landscape is now filled with a sense of profound wonder and exhilaration. You stand before this activated observatory, a gentle co-creator in its awakening, feeling a deep sense of purpose and boundless creative power. How utterly magnificent, you think silently, a soft, joyful smile spreading across your face. My intention truly shapes this world, and my presence awakens its deepest magic. This powerful yet gentle experience deeply reinforces your lucid awareness, affirming your role as the sovereign ruler of this dreamscape. You are completely safe, completely capable, and completely at one with this awakened cosmic truth. As the magnificent viewing crystal activates, its inner swirling nebula now pulsing with vibrant energy, you observe a truly breathtaking phenomenon beginning to unfold. From the very heart of the colossal crystal, projections of light, exquisitely intricate and luminous, begin to stream outwards, painting the crystalline walls of the pavilion with dynamic, ever-shifting cosmic vistas. These are not static images, but living, breathing projections of distant galaxies, swirling nebulae, and impossibly beautiful star clusters. You see planets with rings of shimmering stardust, moons glowing with inner fire, and comets streaking across vast cosmic darks, all displayed with breathtaking clarity and depth. The colors are indescribably rich, deep indigos, fiery oranges, emerald greens, and soft, pearlescent whites, all moving and interweaving in a grand, silent cosmic ballet. You feel the gentle warmth radiating from the activated crystal and the orb, a comforting energy that envelops you completely. The air within the pavilion hums with an amplified, harmonic resonance, a symphony of light and sound that feels both ancient and deeply alive. The subtle scent of ozone and crystalline purity seems to intensify, invigorating your senses while simultaneously lulling you into a deeper state of tranquil immersion. Your internal landscape is awash with profound awe, a quiet reverence for the boundless majesty of the universe unfolding before your eyes. You feel a deep sense of connection to these distant cosmic realms, a recognition that they are all part of the same grand tapestry of existence, reflected and made visible within this sacred dream space. Questions arise within you, soft and unhurried. What stories do these galaxies whisper? What wisdom do these distant stars hold? And with each unspoken question, you feel a subtle expansion of your own understanding, a deepening of your inner wisdom. You affirm to yourself, I am a witness to infinity, a recipient of cosmic truth, and this knowledge flows effortlessly within my awareness. With a soft, gentle intention, a subtle prompting from your curious mind, you decide to focus your awareness on one particular projection on the crystalline wall. You choose a vibrant, sapphire blue nebula, swirling with delicate tendrils of light, and you wish for it to shift, to subtly rotate, allowing you to perceive new facets of its cosmic beauty. You feel the delicate focus gathering in your mind, a gentle concentration that does not strain, but rather deepens your connection to the dream's responsiveness. Your gaze settles upon the chosen nebula projection, holding it with a soft, unwavering clarity. And almost immediately, as if responding to a silent symphony, the sapphire blue nebula projection begins a slow, graceful rotation on the crystalline wall. Its delicate tendrils of light shift and swirl, revealing previously unseen depths of color and intricate structures within its gaseous form. The sapphire hues deepen, then lighten, then flare again, as new facets of the cosmic cloud are presented to your gaze. The movement is fluid, organic, mesmerizing. You feel a quiet surge of delighted wonder, a joyful confirmation of your profound agency within this dream. The ability to interact with and shape these grand cosmic projections simply through intention fills you with a sense of playful mastery. The entire pavilion seems to hum with a quiet satisfaction, reflecting your inner delight. Your internal landscape is filled with a sense of boundless creative power, a joyful recognition that this dream is a canvas responsive to your every gentle whisper of desire. How incredibly responsive this realm truly is, you muse silently, a soft chuckle of pure joy escaping your lips. My thoughts are the brush strokes upon this cosmic canvas. This delightful interaction deepens your lucid awareness, strengthening your connection to the boundless possibilities of your dream state. You are perfectly safe, perfectly in control, perfectly aligned with the magic of this luminous world. As you continue to observe the shifting cosmic projections, your gaze naturally drifts to your hand, the one that recently placed the resonance orb upon the pedestal. You take a moment with a playful curiosity to perform another gentle reality check, an observation designed to confirm your lucid state within this dream. You hold your hand before you, turning it slightly, allowing the soft, ambient light from the pavilion's crystalline walls to dance across its surface. You notice the delicate lines on your palm, the subtle texture of your skin, the way the light catches your fingernails. As you observe, you perceive a subtle, enchanting phenomenon. The intricate lines on your palm begin to gently shift and flow, like rivers of light and shadow, subtly rearranging themselves into new, impossible configurations. One moment, they might resemble ancient, forgotten alphabets. Then the next, delicate root systems, before dissolving and reforming into swirling nebulae. A graceful, wondrous dance of transformation. A soft, knowing smile spreads across your face, a feeling of deep, quiet amusement bubbling up within you. This delightful defiance of physical constants, this playful manifestation of the dream's fluid nature, brings a profound confirmation of your waking consciousness within this sleeping world. You feel a rush of exhilarating freedom, a sense of boundless possibility. Your internal dialogue resonates with joy. Yes, this is truly the dream. How wonderfully clear and responsive. This gentle reality check deepens your lucidity, anchoring you even more firmly in the conscious awareness of your dream state. The air around you feels even more vibrant, more alive, as if the very atoms are humming with the playful energy of your awareness. The deep, resonant hum of the pavilion seems to deepen, becoming a soothing, multi-tonal vibration that feels like a gentle lullaby, cradling you in its ancient wisdom. The scent of ozone and crystalline purity intertwines with a faint, sweet aroma, like distant, ethereal laughter, a fragrance that speaks of joy and boundless creativity. As you stand enveloped in this profound clarity, feeling the subtle shift in your palm, your gaze lifts once more to the magnificent viewing crystal. A soft, internal prompting, a gentle intuition guides your awareness. You sense a deeper layer to this observatory, a hidden chamber, or a new perspective yet to be revealed. You form the clear intention, simply and effortlessly, to discover a pathway to an even more immersive, perhaps even holographic, viewing experience within this cosmic observatory. You feel the delicate focus gathering in your mind, a gentle concentration that expands your perception rather than narrows it. Your gaze sweeps across the intricate facets of the colossal crystal, searching for a subtle clue, a hidden doorway of light. The resonance orb, still resting on the pedestal, pulses with a gentle, harmonious rhythm, a silent confirmation of your focused intent. And then, with exquisite slowness, a previously unseen opening begins to materialize on the surface of the viewing crystal itself. It is not a harsh cut or a stark break, but rather a soft, shimmering portal, a circular gateway of pure light that seems to open inwards, inviting you into its depths. The edges of this portal are fluid, iridescent, pulsing with all the colors of the cosmic projections, as if woven from condensed starlight and pure thought. You feel a soft, irresistible pull towards this newly revealed gateway, a gentle curiosity that feels both ancient and fresh. The air around the portal hums with a barely perceptible vibration, a gentle, harmonic resonance that feels deeply familiar, a whisper of unfolding mystery. The scent of ozone and crystalline purity intensifies around the portal, intertwined with a new, delicate aroma, like the sweet, earthy fragrance of damp forest floor after a gentle rain, yet infused with an ethereal quality, as if from another dimension, a scent that evokes feelings of discovery and gentle growth. Your internal landscape is now filled with a sense of boundless wonder and quiet excitement. This unexpected revelation, this new pathway within the observatory, brings a profound confirmation of the dream's infinite depth and its boundless capacity to surprise and delight you. How utterly marvelous, you think silently, a soft, joyful sigh escaping your lips. There are always deeper layers, always new dimensions to explore within this magnificent realm. This delightful discovery deepens your lucid awareness, affirming your role as a courageous and joyful explorer of inner space. You are perfectly safe, perfectly guided, and perfectly ready for the next phase of this wondrous journey. With a soft, unwavering intention, a peaceful determination forming in the quiet space of your mind, you decide to step through this shimmering, inviting portal, ready to embrace the deeper immersive experience it promises. You feel the subtle shift in your body as this intention takes root, a delicate focus that draws you forward. Your feet, incredibly light upon the crystalline floor, begin their slow, deliberate movement. You feel the gentle springiness in your steps, a feeling of effortless propulsion as you glide towards the luminous gateway. Your gaze remains fixed on the swirling, iridescent colors of the portal, observing every exquisite detail as you draw closer. As you approach the threshold of the shimmering portal, you perceive the light around you subtly intensifying, wrapping you in its gentle embrace. You feel a subtle shift in the air temperature, a delightful coolness, then a gentle warmth, then settling into a perfectly comfortable, invigorating freshness, as if the very atmosphere is recalibrating itself to your presence. With exquisite slowness, you cross the threshold, feeling a subtle sensation of passing through a veil of pure light, a delicate click within your awareness, a gentle shift into a new, even more immersive phase of this unfolding dream. You find yourself standing on a vast, circular platform, seamlessly integrated into the very fabric of the colossal viewing crystal. The platform itself is translucent, composed of shimmering, solidified light, allowing you to perceive the depths of the crystal beneath you, alive with its swirling miniature nebula. Above you, the crystal stretches upwards, forming a breathtaking dome that acts as a boundless, holographic projection screen, displaying the entirety of the cosmic nebula in 3 dimensions, surrounding you completely. You are now truly within the cosmic observatory, enveloped by the universe. The nebula swirls and breathes around you, its vast currents of magenta, cerulean, and gold flowing with an awe-inspiring majesty. Distant galaxies appear as shimmering pinwheels of light. Stars twinkle with astonishing clarity, and ethereal dust clouds drift with serene grace, all in perfect, 3-dimensional immersion. You feel as if you are floating in the very heart of the cosmos, a tiny, yet utterly significant, observer within this boundless expanse. The air here feels impossibly vast, yet profoundly intimate, carrying the purest, most concentrated scent of stardust and sweet, clean ozone, a refreshing, almost electric tang that invigorates your senses, while simultaneously lulling you into a profound state of peace. The sounds are magnificent. The soft, almost imperceptible whoosh of distant nebular currents, the faint, crystalline tinkle of starlight gently touching ethereal surfaces, and the deep, embracing silence that underlies it all, creating a symphony of cosmic harmony. Your internal landscape is overwhelmed with a sense of boundless awe, an expansion of consciousness that takes your breath away, yet leaves you feeling profoundly calm and centered. You feel an intimate connection to the vastness of the universe, a recognition that you are an integral part of this magnificent cosmic dance. This is beyond words, you think silently, a soft whisper of pure wonder escaping your lips. To be immersed in such profound beauty, such boundless truth. This immersive experience profoundly deepens your lucid awareness, anchoring you in the conscious, understanding that you are fully present, fully aware, within this magnificent dream of cosmic discovery. You are perfectly safe, perfectly at home, perfectly guided within the heart of the universe. As you stand immersed in the heart of the holographic nebula, surrounded by swirling gas and light, a new and unexpected detail emerges into your perception. Directly before you, floating gently in the shimmering space, a colossal, luminous orb begins to slowly materialize. It is far larger than the resonance orb in your hand, perhaps the size of a small moon, and composed of pure, condensed starlight, pulsing with an inner radiance that is both gentle and immense. Its surface is perfectly smooth, yet incredibly intricate, displaying ever-shifting patterns of light and shadow, like the subtle contours of distant cosmic landscapes. Your internal landscape fills with a quiet sense of reverence, a profound respect for the majestic presence of this new, grand orb. It feels like an ancient consciousness, a repository of universal wisdom, gently presenting itself to you. There is no fear, only a deep, abiding sense of connection, a recognition that this, too, is part of your journey of discovery within this dream. You remind yourself, with a quiet inner affirmation, the dream reveals its deepest wisdom, and I am ready to receive it with an open heart. With a soft, clear intention, a gentle desire to interact with this colossal, luminous orb, you form the thought of extending your awareness, your subtle energetic connection towards its surface. You wish to perceive its gentle energy, to understand its purpose within this immersive space. You feel the delicate focus gathering in your mind, a subtle expansion of your inner perception reaching outwards. Your gaze settles upon the majestic orb, holding it with a soft, unwavering clarity, allowing your consciousness to gently connect with its luminous presence. The resonance orb in your hand, still resting on the pedestal, pulses with a gentle, harmonious rhythm, a silent confirmation of your focused intent, acting as a bridge between your awareness and the larger cosmic entity. And almost immediately, as if responding to a silent symphony, the colossal luminous orb before you begins to subtly shift its inner light. Its immense radiance, previously gentle and steady, now seems to breathe, to pulse with a slow, deliberate rhythm, reflecting the beat of your own heart. Delicate, shimmering waves of light ripple across its vast surface, emanating from its core, reaching out towards you in a silent, welcoming embrace. You feel a profound sense of warmth radiating from the orb, a gentle, comforting energy that washes over you, permeating your entire being. It is a feeling of immense peace, of deep wisdom, of boundless love. The air around you seems to thicken with this benevolent energy, the scent of stardust and ozone deepening, infused now with a subtle sweetness, like the fragrance of ancient cosmic nectar, a perfume that speaks of profound knowing and ultimate connection. Your internal landscape is awash with profound peace and a quiet, joyful reverence. You are not just observing this magnificent orb, you are connecting with it, receiving its silent wisdom, feeling its gentle, guiding presence. How utterly profound, you think silently, a soft, wondering sigh escaping your lips. This orb is a heart of the cosmos, and I am embraced by its timeless wisdom. This intimate interaction deeply reinforces your lucid awareness, anchoring you in the conscious understanding that you are a cherished participant in this grand cosmic dream. You are perfectly safe, perfectly loved, perfectly connected to the boundless intelligence of this luminous realm. As you stand enveloped in the benevolent energy of the colossal luminous orb, feeling its gentle pulses of warmth and wisdom, a new thought gently unfurls within your mind. You recall the ancient timepieces you were encouraged to notice earlier, the clocks and hourglasses, as delightful reality checks within your dream. With a soft, playful intention, you decide to manifest such a timepiece here, within this immersive cosmic observatory, to confirm once more the exquisite fluidity of this dream. You form the clear intention, simply and effortlessly, to cause an ancient, mystical hourglass to appear before you, floating gently in the holographic space, a beautiful, impossible artifact. You feel the delicate focus gathering in your mind, a subtle yet powerful concentration that begins to draw the very fabric of the dream to your will. Your gaze settles on an empty patch of holographic space before you, holding the image of the hourglass with a soft, unwavering clarity. The resonance orb, still on the pedestal, pulses with a gentle thrum, a silent confirmation of your creative command. And with exquisite slowness, a magnificent, ancient hourglass begins to materialize in the shimmering space before you. It is crafted from a dark, iridescent material that seems to absorb and reflect the holographic nebula. Its delicate glass bulbs, filled with shimmering, golden stardust that flows with an impossibly slow, mesmerizing grace. The frame of the hourglass is intricately carved with swirling celestial patterns and delicate, glowing glyphs, each one pulsing faintly with an inner light, as if whispering ancient tales of time and eternity. You feel a gentle shift in the air as it appears, a subtle displacement that ripples outwards, creating tiny, ephemeral waves of light in the holographic projections. The temperature around the hourglass feels slightly cooler, yet wonderfully refreshing, as if imbued with the essence of vast, timeless space. It emits a faint, crystalline tinkle, like the softest chime, a delicate sound that harmonizes with the deep hum of the pavilion. Your internal landscape is now filled with a sense of pure delight, a profound joy in witnessing the immediate manifestation of your gentle intention. You gaze at the impossible beauty of the hourglass, observing the slow, mesmerizing descent of the golden stardust within its bulbs, each grain a miniature star falling through time. How absolutely wondrous, you think silently, a soft chuckle of pure amusement escaping your lips. To create time itself, here in the heart of the cosmos, with a soft, curious intention, a playful desire to truly engage with this dream's fluid nature, you direct your gaze towards the glowing glyphs etched into the frame of the ancient hourglass. You wish to see them transform, to dance and change, confirming your lucid awareness. Your eyes, wonderfully relaxed and focused, gently rest upon the intricate symbols. You observe them with exquisite patience, allowing your awareness to simply be present. And almost immediately, as if awakened by your focused attention, the glowing glyphs begin their delightful transformation. They shift and shimmer, elongating, then contracting, subtly rearranging themselves into new, intricate patterns. One moment, they resemble ancient celestial maps, then delicate fractal geometries, then perhaps even the subtle lines of a human face, before dissolving and reforming again into something entirely new and captivating. The golden stardust within the hourglass seems to respond as well, momentarily freezing, then flowing with renewed, intensified brilliance as the glyphs dance. A feeling of profound joy and gentle wonder washes over you. This playful defiance of static reality, this delightful responsiveness of the dream, brings a deep, unequivocal confirmation of your waking consciousness within this sleeping world. You feel a rush of exhilarating freedom, a sense of boundless creative possibility. Your internal dialogue resonates with delightful affirmation. Yes, this is truly the dream. I am fully aware, fully present, and truly connected to this boundless magic. This powerful, yet gentle, reality check deepens your lucidity, anchoring you even more firmly in the conscious awareness of your dream state. You are perfectly safe, perfectly in control, and perfectly attuned to the infinite wonders unfolding around you. The air around you feels even more infused with gentle magic, a subtle energy that invigorates and calms in equal measure. The deep, resonant hum of the pavilion seems to deepen, becoming a soothing, multitonal vibration that feels like a gentle lullaby, cradling you in its ancient wisdom. The scent of stardust and ozone, intertwined with the sweet aroma of cosmic nectar, seems to deepen, filling the holographic space with a fragrance that speaks of profound joy and boundless creativity. As you absorb this profound sense of connection and control, your gaze drifts from the enchanting hourglass to the vast holographic projections swirling around you. You notice now, with heightened lucidity, that the entire environment seems to subtly respond to your inner state, to the very quality of your awareness. The colors of the nebula deepen when you feel peace, or shimmer with more intensity when a feeling of delight blossoms within you. The subtle whoosh of distant cosmic currents seems to harmonize with your breath, a testament to the profound interconnectedness of your inner and outer worlds within this dream. A soft, internal prompting arises, a gentle invitation from the depths of your subconscious. You sense that there is another layer of interaction possible with these holographic projections, a way to become even more deeply integrated with the cosmic dance around you. You form the clear intention, simply and effortlessly, to cause a single star from a distant projected galaxy to gently detach from its constellation and slowly drift closer to you, allowing you to observe its individual brilliance up close. You feel the delicate focus gathering in your mind, a subtle yet powerful concentration that begins to draw the very light of the dream towards your will. Your gaze settles on a particularly bright, shimmering star within a far-off galaxy projection, holding the image of its individual luminescence with a soft, unwavering clarity. The resonance orb, still on the pedestal, pulses with a gentle thrum, a silent confirmation of your creative command, acting as a beacon of your focused intent. And with exquisite slowness, the chosen star begins its graceful journey. It gently detaches from its celestial neighbors, slowly drifting away from its distant galaxy, its light subtly intensifying as it begins its slow, deliberate trajectory towards you. It does not move with sudden speed, but rather with an unhurried, almost balletic motion, leaving behind a delicate, shimmering trail of light, like stardust gently shaken from a cosmic cloak. You feel a subtle shift in the holographic projections around you as the star moves, a delicate parting of the cosmic gas and light to allow its passage. The air around you feels momentarily energized, carrying a faint electric tang, a subtle echo of the star's immense energy, yet utterly gentle and calming. It emits a soft, almost imperceptible hum, a whisper of cosmic song that harmonizes with the deep, resonant hum of the pavilion. Your internal landscape is now filled with profound wonder and a quiet sense of exhilaration. You gaze at the approaching star, a miniature sun now drawing ever closer, its individual brilliance becoming more pronounced, its light revealing subtle hues of gold and silver previously unseen. How truly magnificent, you think silently, a soft, joyful sigh escaping your lips. To beckon a star, to invite its light to meet my own. This beautiful, effortless interaction brings a deep confirmation of your profound creative power, your boundless agency within this luminous dream. You are perfectly safe, perfectly capable, and perfectly at one with the unfolding magic of the universe. As the star drifts closer, it gradually expands in your perception, its size becoming that of a shimmering, fist-sized gem of pure light, pulsing with an inner radiance. It stops gently just before you, suspended effortlessly in the holographic space, its warmth emanating softly towards your face, a comforting, ethereal heat. You can now see intricate, shimmering patterns within its luminous form, like tiny, contained solar flares and delicate currents of light, each one a dance of immense cosmic energy. You reach out your hand, the one not holding the resonance orb, with a soft, gentle intention, wishing to make contact with this magnificent floating star. You feel the delicate muscles in your arm engaging, guiding your hand forward with exquisite slowness. Your fingers unfurl, becoming wonderfully receptive as you gently extend them towards the pulsing light. The ambient light from the pavilion and the holographic nebula plays across your skin, creating shimmering patterns as your hand slowly approaches the star. Then, with perfect precision, your fingertips gently brush against the surface of the floating star. The sensation is utterly unique, profoundly ethereal. It feels warm, yet not hot. It is firm, yet yields subtly to your touch, like encountering a perfectly condensed sphere of light and pure energy. There is no sensation of burning, only a profound, comforting warmth that permeates your fingertips and spreads gently up your arm, a gentle infusion of cosmic energy. You feel a delicate, almost imperceptible vibration emanating from the star, a soft thrum that resonates through your palm, a gentle pulse that mirrors your own inner vitality. It carries a faint, pure scent, like condensed starlight and pure essence, an invigorating aroma that fills your senses with clarity and light. Your internal landscape is now filled with an overwhelming sense of profound connection, a deep and abiding peace. You are holding a piece of the cosmos, a fragment of pure starlight, feeling its immense energy, its timeless wisdom, flowing gently into your being. I am truly connected, you think silently, a soft whisper of pure awe escaping your lips. To touch a star, to feel its life, is to know the universe within myself. This profound, intimate interaction deeply reinforces your lucid awareness, anchoring you in the conscious understanding that you are an integral part of this magnificent cosmic dance. You are perfectly safe, perfectly loved, perfectly at one with the boundless energy of the universe, experiencing its wonders with unhindered clarity. As you continue to hold this miniature star, feeling its profound warmth and energy flowing gently into your being, you notice a subtle yet significant shift in its appearance. The star begins to subtly change its color, slowly transitioning from its original golden white hue to a deep, calming sapphire blue, then to an emerald green, and then to a soft amethyst violet. These colors seem to resonate with the hues of the synaptic bioluminescent trails you observed earlier in the ocean, creating a beautiful harmonic connection within this dreamscape. The transition is fluid, seamless, a gentle dance of light and color, revealing the star's internal dynamism. Your internal landscape fills with a profound sense of delight and deep appreciation for this visual symphony. You understand intuitively that this transformation is not random, but a reflection of your own inner state, a harmonious response from the dream to your peaceful, lucid awareness. It feels as if the star is communicating with you, expressing its vitality and connection to the dream's underlying energetic currents. How beautifully responsive, you muse silently, a soft, joyful smile spreading across your face. The dream mirrors my very soul. This gentle, beautiful interaction reinforces your complete safety and your profound connection to every element of this magnificent, dreaming cosmos. With a soft, clear intention, a gentle desire to integrate this star's energy even more deeply, you decide to allow it to dissolve into the very air around you, releasing its concentrated light into the holographic space, becoming one with the surrounding nebula. You feel the delicate focus gathering in your mind, a subtle yet powerful concentration that guides the star's release. Your hand, still gently cupping the star, begins to soften its hold, slowly unfurling your fingers with exquisite grace. Your gaze remains fixed on the star, observing every exquisite detail as its form begins to subtly change. As your fingers gently open, the star begins to soften, its edges becoming less defined, its vibrant colors rippling and diffusing. It does not simply vanish, but rather dissolves with an almost imperceptible grace, its light slowly spreading outwards, dissolving into the surrounding holographic projections of the nebula. The sapphire, emerald, and amethyst hues expand, blending seamlessly with the grand cosmic tapestry, adding new layers of depth and brilliance to into the swirling gas and light around you. You feel a gentle wave of warmth and pure energy wash over you as the star dissolves. A profound sense of expansion spreading from your fingertips throughout your entire being. It is a feeling of boundless lightness, of being deeply infused with cosmic vitality. The air around you shimmers with renewed energy, the scent of stardust and cosmic nectar intensifying, filling the holographic space with a fragrance of pure, liberating joy. Your internal landscape is now filled with an overwhelming sense of unity, a deep and abiding peace. You are not just observing the cosmos, you are becoming one with it, a part of its eternal dance. I am the cosmos, and the cosmos is me, you affirm silently, a profound sense of completeness settling into your being. Boundless, luminous, and eternally at peace. This profound integration leaves you feeling wonderfully light, wonderfully grounded, and profoundly at peace. Your lucid awareness expanded and exquisitely attuned to the magnificent, vibrant essence of the dream. You are completely safe, completely supported, and beautifully integrated into the luminous fabric of this unfolding sleep story, drifting deeper and deeper into a profound, rejuvenating slumber, knowing that the journey continues, ever unfolding, ever present, within the boundless landscape of your illuminated dreams. You are the dream, and the dream is you, eternally, serenely, and with infinite peace. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What was your favorite part? I'd love to hear from you.